the Drive guys. But we're talking about Jonathan Kaminga, and it just won't die, High Flyer. It just won't die. Jared Williams on the YouTube chat. I'm pretty sure Kaminga said he wants $30 million per year. He goes on to say last two seasons, Kaminga averaged 15.5 as the third offensive option at only 25 minutes per game. He's athletic and hungry. I'd give him a chance. Would you give him a chance here in Sacramento, High Flyer?
If we're just talking about Jonathan Kaminga, the player, on the floor in a Sacramento Kings uniform, would love it. Would love it. But you're going to have to look at what is it going to take to get Jonathan Kaminga here in Sacramento. The Golden State Warriors just aren't going to take a bologna sandwich and a six-pack of beer for this dude.
Now, the reported package was Carter, Sharge, in 2 seconds, I believe. That was the reported offer from the Kings. And Golden State looked at that and said, nah, that we're not doing that.
I can see them saying that. Because, see, I bet. Now, I'm not knowing. I don't have no inside information. But if you look at the situation at hand, and this is why, KD, the GM position is so important, and you really have to be well in tune with the league. This dude was a number 7 pick. That's lottery, right? You just read the numbers that he gave as a third option.
Yep.
So he's not playing bad basketball. They just don't have room for the dude. He's not playing bad basketball. So you mean to tell me that you want me to send this guy to Sacramento for two guys that may play, may not play, and 2 second round? Golden State is going to want a first rounder, right? They're going to want a first round pick, and I'm not talking about a first round number 20. They're going to want a high first round pick and then probably somebody off your bench. Or this is the problem that we're going to have. They're going to want one of your starters and a second round pick.
See, how much you willing to give up?
That's the thing.
That's the thing, right?
That's the thing right there. What is it going to take for you to get Jonathan Kaminga in a Kings uniform? And I'll throw this out there. It hurts me. If Jonathan Kaminga coming to Sacramento doesn't equate to moving Keegan Murray to the 3, I might not can't do it. I might can't do it.
But it does though, right?
No. I'm saying if Jonathan Kaminga coming here doesn't equate to Keegan going to the 3, and if you look into that, that meaning that is Golden State going to want Keegan Murray to get Jonathan Kaminga here? I'm not willing to do that. Anything that would keep Keegan at the 3 and Kaminga at the 4, we might have to look at that.
Somebody from the 916. Kaminga would be great for the Kings. He's 22, super athletic, and it fits their fast-paced style. He wants a bigger role, and Sacramento can give him that. He'd add scoring, energy, and long-term upside alongside, this person says, Fox, Sabonis, and Murray. Highway roar move. Well, Fox ain't on the squad anymore. Right. But here's the thing, though. Golden State scoffed at the Carter, Sharge, in 2 seconds package.
No.
Are we so sure that Jonathan Kaminga can be that dude, all-star? Like, he comes with some risk, High Flyer. How good can this kid be?
He does.
And are we trying to take and Keegan's off the table? No, we're not doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not doing that. But a first-round pick?
He was top 7, bro.
That dog. So was Anthony Bennett. Anthony Bennett was number 1 pick.
Yeah,
you giving up a first-round pick for him?
But Anthony Bennett ain't giving you 15 and whatever that kid is giving you as the third option. That's what I'm saying. It's not like the dude is playing bad basketball. They don't have room for him.
But there's a belief that Jonathan Kaminga doesn't play winning basketball, High Flyer.
I will say
is
that.
Is he putting up some empty numbers?
I will say it's something else.
Okay.
It's something else, KD. That's why it's so bewildering.
Right.
It's something else. He's young. He's athletic. The dude can play. He's a scorer. He's a lottery pick. Why is Golden State saying, they know something we don't? That's where you go back to, and I hate bringing this up, but I will. That's why you go back to, why didn't Nico trade Luka? He knows something that we don't. It's something else besides just what happens on the floor going on with Jonathan and the Warriors organization.
Jay Wood says, man, the Warriors have no leverage. He doesn't want to be there. Offer them 2 second-rounders. I feel like Kaminga don't have any leverage in this. What are you going to do? What is he going to do, High Flyer?
You know, he has a couple options now. I mean, don't look at it as the dude's back is against the wall. No way, no how. Because Phoenix had already threw something out there. So when you look at it as a player, now I'm jump back in my player bag.
Okay.
If you look at it from a player standpoint, you can say, okay, Phoenix is still interested, but you got to figure out, is Golden State going to go for what Phoenix is offering? And for right now, they're not. Right? Because they know the dude has value. They're just not giving him, but think about it, KD. They ain't giving him away for a 6-pack of beer and some sunflower seeds. No, they know he got
barbecue
value.
flavor.
Barbecue flavor sunflower seed?
Not
ranch?
Not even ranch, bro.
Dang.
No, they know he has value. So at the end of the day, if you're Jonathan, if I'm in his if I'm in his seat, if I can't get the number that I want from Golden State, I'll take a lower amount of money, go back to Golden State for 1 year.
1 year.
1 year. Go back to Golden State for 1 year, ball out. You know, you might swallow your pride, but ball out, and then guess what? I'm out.
And then that's where I think he has the leverage. Right now.
Then he has the leverage.
Right. Right now, Golden State's like, go ahead, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Make your offer.
Uh-huh.
We don't like that.
And anybody else out there?
Who want it?
Who want the smoke?
Right. and Golden State doesn't have to accept that. We see it with Sacramento. Brett Siegel says the Kings' offer has not changed. There's no movement on that front from the Warriors. The Warriors are just sitting back, chilling.
And CKD, I mean, we're talking basketball here, right? We're talking next level basketball here, right? That's why we were so enamored when the Kings pulled the plug on De'Aaron Fox so quick. The exact same situation. It's like, we don't have to make a move no fast. Why? We don't have to make a move. We got the leverage. We can wait on it. We can wait you out, bro. We can let you bleed out. You don't have to make a move. That's what Golden State is like. We're going to accept offers. We're just not giving you away for nothing.
Right.
No.
Chris, the mom, says, I thought part of the reason Kaminga doesn't get more playing time is because at crucial moments, he makes mistakes from not being smart, not necessarily a higher IQ player.
Maybe that's so. Maybe that's so. Maybe that's true. But I think from what I see, and this is from what I see, because he plays. He's just not playing the minutes he wants to play.
Right.
Right. And you know, that fan might be right, because in crunch time situations, you look at what Golden State has. Podziemski is high on their list. He's going to be the next Steph. He's going to take over when Steph leaves. But you got Steph, Podziemski, you got Jimmy Buckets.
Yep.
And Draymond is going to be at the 4. I'm sorry. If they're going to win, Draymond has to be on the floor. He's tried. He's true. He has gotten it done. The dude has 4 rings. He's going to be on the floor. And Jonathan Kaminga is not big enough to play that 5 position. So somebody else has to be at that 5. Jonathan's going to be on. He's going to be on the bench, bro. And that's where he has the problem.
Right. We got much more with High Flyer coming up in just a little bit, continuing this conversation. Plus, we'll get to the phone line.